Hi, this is PA Camping Dad, Doug, with a little, hesitate to call it even a project, but a little trick that I do with paracord to keep a strap from flopping around and annoying you. One thing I have is my backpack here, and when I was wearing it, the excess strap here on the shoulder adjustments would flop around and bump my arm as I was hiking. You know, this part here would flap up, and what I did was I make a loop out of paracord, and it's a continuous loop, and it takes a little practice to get it the size you want, or trial and error really. So I did that on my pack with both pack straps have that the little retaining loop there, and also my the belt that I use hiking. Really don't want to take off the excess because I like to get a good hand on it and tighten it up, but I find this little loop keeps it retained, and boy, the mosquitoes are bad, and stops it from flapping around. You can either do it with gutted paracord or full paracord. I'll show an example here with full, but the gutted is pretty much the same thing. And all you need is a short piece of paracord, a lighter, and a knife helps. So let me show you really quickly here. So first, take your piece of paracord and trim it up so that the end is full, nice and even. That is, if you're going to do the full paracord with the non-gutted. So melt the end, and I find a little tricky outside. I find you wait just a couple seconds. Someone said once, wait 4 seconds and it won't burn you. Actually having a little trouble here with the wind. But you want to get this one, you want to get this squished down without any mushrooming on the end. So that's good there. Hopefully you can, you want it nice and smooth at the end. So then you determine how big a loop you want, and let's just say we're try to do something for like a 1-inch piece of webbing. So we'll say somewhere around there. Leave enough for your overlap and trim your cord. And like I said, you're going to need to do some trial and error. Now what you're going to want to do is you want this to go inside of here. So you see, especially as you make the circle, the internal strands come out. So grab a hold of those, pull them out a little bit, and trim them back. Then what you want to do is make sure this end is nice and flared. You see how much flaring I have there? That's going to be important, because that's what you're going to melt and then drive into the outside. So all you do is you take your end that you've already melted and jam her on in there. And I flared that back so much that I'm going to need to trim out some more of the insides. That looks better. So all you do is stuff it in there You kind of hold the one side, then lay down that, and now the wind's picking up naturally. Jeez. It was dead calm for a while. It's a lot easier inside, but I figure the lighting's better outside. And just as you melt it, you want to smear it into the casing. So you melt it back, and it's going to hurt a little bit. It's really not too bad because I know it's not much you're melting at a time. And when you get the outside kind of pasted down, just roll the whole little donut so that the part that was inside is now out. Go ahead and melt that. Mash it on in there. And when you're done, you have a nice little continuous loop, and then you slip that over your webbing to retain it, to retain a little piece of webbing, the loose end of a piece of webbing. That's just a little tip for you. Get out there and have fun. Bye.